Hey guys, welcome to this video. Thank you for clicking on it to find out a little bit more about what's going on with me. If you caught my previous video, I was giving you a sort of introduction to the review process of the Functional Patterns 10-week course. It's something that I've been aware of for about a year, just over a year, but actually started to do for myself in the last few weeks. And the reason I've done it is because I'm in chronic pain. I suffer with chronic pelvic pain syndrome, and it's something that the doctors that I've spoken to haven't had a clue how to deal with really. The pain clinic that I've gone to see and the physio that I went to see have been very helpful in the process of rehabilitation. However, it hasn't stopped the chronic pain from happening, and that's what made me dive headfirst into the 10-week course. Now, I did the 10-week course almost arrogantly over the last 6 months, and I had to think about that there because I was doing another program alongside it to kind of teach me how to run again. And what I found was that the release work and the first few weeks of the 10-week course that Naudi's put together was really powerful, and it really helped me. However, I was still in a lot of pain because when I wasn't doing the stuff that was in the 10-week course, I was out trying to run and do a different program. And what I realized was that actually I was trying to bite off A, more than I could chew, and B, I wasn't really sticking to the principles set forth in the course. This last week, I've just been doing week 1 all over again. I found it very helpful. I found it very insightful to go over the content again and to really let it sink in. Being a coach myself, I know all about this stuff that Naudi teaches. I don't know as much as he knows by any stretch of the imagination, and at the same time, I haven't seen the results that he's showing online just yet, because I'm still very early on in my process. But what's noticeable about this is that there is no set formula in the sense of go and do this for a week and your pain will be relieved forever. It's more of a guiding process to identify the dysfunctions in your body. That's my take on this course so far. So a guided process to identify the dysfunctions in your body so that you can tackle those dysfunctions really effectively with the techniques that they lay forth, but also correct any learned behaviors from previous coaches, from previous techniques that you may have learned or got lazy with, and from general everyday life, that sort of things that creep in and keep us stuck where we are. So I found this first week going through the content and having done some of the content already for a few months, I found it incredibly helpful, incredibly useful. It really pinpoints a couple of the problem areas that I have. I have chronic pelvic pain syndrome, which is very almost rare, but not rare. It's quite common amongst certain age groups of men. One commonality of that is high-performing individuals or people who place a lot of pressure on themselves. I fall into that category. People who potentially have some sporting background, which I definitely fall into that category as well. But generally, it's something that is uncurable. And so the reason for this review and the reason for me doing this 10-week course is to really get to the bottom of my dysfunction, let alone anyone else's. And what I can say so far is I've done week 1 and it's been fantastic. I've just done week 1. I haven't tried to do anything else fancy on the side like I said I had previously, and I found my pain threshold, or my pain symptoms, should I say, not threshold, has come down dramatically. I feel a lot better. Have I done it every single day of the week? No. Have I done it more than 4 times? Yes. So it's one of those things that I think, given a little bit of patience and some definite dedication to, I think this will make a huge difference in my life and hopefully the lives of many other people who might come across this video and want to hear some objective reviews. I've tuned into Naudi a couple of times on his Functional podcast, which was very good. He's very good at talking to the people that are in the room, i.e. if you're watching it live on Instagram, he will respond to anything you ask or say, and generally he's very direct with what he says. The Facebook group is very good, it's very supportive, there's a lot of people out there trying to help. or with good advice. And as with most groups, there tend to be the same faces popping up in the circle of conversation. So that's pretty awesome as well to know that there are a bunch of people out there. In fact, I've messaged someone today who was giving me some feedback on my video that I put in to the group. So there's a nice community of people there, and they're all driven by results, and I think that that's powerful, and I think that that's a message that's often lost in the fitness world. So am I an advocate for this training or this 10-week course? Hell yes, I am. But I think if you're looking to do this 10-week course, you need to put aside any training that you're doing at the moment and put aside any of your ego or belief that exists from a pre-existing system of training, and just say, right, well, this is something new to a lot of people. This is something very exciting. These practices and techniques have been around for a long time. However, with the functional patterns approach to things, I can see huge gains for people not only in chronic pain, but people who are just everyday gym goers who need some direction with their coaching. So would I recommend it? Hell yes, I would, but I'm only on week 1, so you're gonna have to stay tuned. I probably won't be doing a video every single week on review, because I think for this next week, I'm gonna still carry on with the week 1 principles. So although I'm technically in week 2, I'm going to carry on with week 1 to get the most out of it, so that when I do go to week 2, I'm feeling in a lot better place with it. So that's my video for today, guys. I hope it's been helpful. If you have any questions, please pop them down in the comments below. Circle back around for a thumbs up on the video as well. And if you want to see more of these review videos coming up, please hit subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll get notified every time I upload a video, which tends to be on the weekends. So hey ho, have a fantastic weekend wherever you are. Stay strong, keep moving. I'll catch you soon.